and 5 rebounds. Yung top 2 overall picks ng nakaraang draft na nandirito sa TNT Tropang Texters look to erase the stench of that first impression they left as they take to the floor of the Mall of Asia Arena. Sa kanilang pagtapat naman, dito kina LA Revilla and the rest of the Mahindra Enforcers. Dalawang koponan na 0-1 look to get on the board, trying to pick up their first victory sa ating 2016 Smart Bro PBA Philippine Cup. Hello everybody, Magumar John po on this Saturday afternoon. Kasama natin 3-time Coach of the Year sa inyong PBA, Coach Ryan Gregorio.
Magandang hapon sa iyo, Magu, at magandang hapon sa mga nanonood. Ito magkabilang pupunan, hindi maganda yung panimula. They're really hoping that they win this one para makapunta na sila sa winning column natin.
Pero individually, may mga nakita tayong maganda naging performance dito. Yung back-to-back na pinakamahusay na gwardya sa buong Asia, Jason Castro. Ganda ng kanyang opening performance. Ang problema, wala siyang nakatulong masyado.
He had a total of 19 points, 5 assists, and 3 triples. But the problem was he scored 17 of his 19 points in the first 2 quarters. And he was held scoreless in the 4th quarter. So now, he has to increase his output dahil nga wala yung kanyang partner na si Ranidel de Ocampo.
Yan, no? Ranidel de Ocampo will not be seeing action. Nadisgrasya po si Ranidel sa isang workout session nila habang nag-ensayo this previous week. At merong balita tungkol dyan, si Miss Erica Padilla. Pray for RDO ang naging battle cry ng lahat ng basketball fan sa buong Pilipinas. Hindi lang TNT Nation, kundi lahat ng nagmamahal sa Pilipinas basketball dahil alam naman natin, isa sa mga vital cog natin. Etong si Ranidel de Ocampo at ang balita natin, he will be missing some time. He's doing better right now as he tries to recover. At si Miss Erica nga po, alam kung ano talaga ang kanyang kalagayan.
Tama, Maguno. Last week na nalaman natin that RDO is suffering from herniated disc and will be out for the next 4 to 6 weeks. Pero at this point, kasama po natin ang PT ng Talk and ng TNT para ibigay sa atin kung ano nga ba ang talagang update as of right now after 1 week of the incident.
Bali, as of now, si Ranidel medyo mas better na siya. He feels better. He was discharged from the hospital yesterday. And he started this rehab and therapy niya a few days ago. Now he's able to walk without assistance, but may standby na lang. So hopefully he'll be able to recover in a few weeks time. So siguro mga, according to the doctors, hopefully mga 6 to 8 weeks he'll be able to get back again.
So mula po sa 4 to 6 weeks, madadagdagan nga ng 2 pang linggo, total of more or less 2 months na mawawala at hindi po natin makakasama si RDO. Maraming salamat, Sir Dex. Balik sa inyo dyan, Magu, and Sir Ryan.
Maraming salamat, Erica. So malaking that's gonna be a big blow para dito sa kampanya ng TNT Tropang Texters as this first quarter is now underway. Atin sa atin to ng Motolite for Express-Rated Service Call 370-6686.
Malaking bagay talaga itong pagkawala ni Ranidel de Ocampo para rito sa TNT. Narinig nga natin si Dexter Aceron, ang resident physical therapist ng TNT. At hindi lamang TNT to, pati sa Gilas, Pilipinas, ito rin ang tumatayong physical therapist at alam na niya kung anong nangyari dahil nandun siya mismo yung nangyari yon kay Ranidel de Ocampo. Prayers really para kay Ranidel. Get well soon, RDO.
Sigurado mamimiss ka ng lahat ng nagmamahal sa Pilipinas basketball. TNT already up 2-0. Ang lima nila has Ryan Reyes, Jason Castro, Harvey Carey, Motau Tua at etong si Larry Fonasher. Katapat ngayon si Rich Alvarez. Marquis, andyan dyan din ito si Aldrich Ramos, LA Revilla and Hiram Bagatsing. As Aldrich Ramos gets himself on the board, tablang ating labanan sa dos.
It's very nice to see the full potential of Aldrich Ramos. We saw a glimpse of that in his first game. He scored 14 points, his biggest total in his career, at least in the last 20 games.
Revilla kontra Castro, isang napakagandang bakbakan to. Bilis kontra bilis, Coach RG.
Oo, pero alam mo, itong si Revilla, very consistent yung kanyang nilaro last conference. Pero mahihirapan siya ng bahagya dahil ang matchup niya, yung sinasabi mo parate, best point guard in Asia na si Jason Castro.
Back to back pa at that. Now we get an up-close look at the blurred Jason Castro as he was fouled by Revilla. Very explosive numbers in that first game, as this first free throw was brought to you by Smart Bro. With Smart Bro, you can share the smart life. 19, 5, and 1 or 5 assists at that para dito kay Jason Castro. Problema, sila lang ni RDO talaga ang nagtulong para dito sa TNT in that opening loss kontra sa Alaska. Larry Fonacher likewise had 15 points in that game. RDO led the way with 26.
Jason had 7 of 14 field goal shooting for a good 50% and 3 out of 6 from the 3. But it's just unfortunate because he scored 7 points in the first quarter, added another 10 in the second, 2 in the third, and 0 in the fourth. Doon talaga umalagwa ng gusto yung Alaska nung hindi na nakakontribute sa scoring si Jason.
Tautua, he showed he can handle that rock back in the Jones Cup. Siya yung naging emergency pass dito to release the pressure. Tautua underneath is fouled.
A lot of questions after his not so good performance in the first game against Alaska. And the reason is he got into foul trouble early, hindi na nakuha yung rhythm niya at yun, masama yung kanyang naging laro.
Free throws para kay Mo. Hatid sa atin ng Smart Bro. With Smart Bro, you can share the smart life. Tautua, the top overall pick, combined with Rosario, the second overall pick ng Mahindra na na-trade niya. In essence, nakuha nila si Ramos at si Canaleta. That was such a forgettable debut para sa kanila sa PBA. Paano mo ipapagpag yun, Coach RG? How do you talk to your players? Nakalimutan na lang yun.
Well, you just have to move forward. Alam naman natin na yung nangyari na nakaraan, hindi mo na mababago. The only way you can erase that a little bit is if you have a better performance the next time out. And Tautua, when I was watching that game against Alaska, hindi pa niya makontrol yung strength niya. He was called for at least two turnovers via the offensive foul variety. So, malakas na player, mabilis, pero yung tawagan dito sa PBA, kailangan pa niyang mag-adjust. Yun lang ang naging problema niya nung game na yun. Hindi niya makuha yung rhythm niya dahil in and out siya sa larong iyon dahil sa foul trouble.
Yung pressure kaya, as Rich Alvarez misses but Marquis gets the putback, yung pressure na in the preseason, Coach RG. A lot of experts were pointing to, of course, SMB, the defending champions of this Philippine Cup, and Talking Text to be the or TNT to be the favorites of this tournament. Yung pressure kaya na yan, naramdaman nila sa kanilang balikat.
Oh, definitely, because I attended the press conference Diamond Hotel 3 days before the start of the tournament, and people were saying, governors were saying,
not just the experts, pati governors and coaches.
Exactly. So San Miguel at TNT talaga yung magiging prominent figures dito sa conference na ito. Pero maaga pa naman ang laban natin at sigurado after that first game, maraming adjustments ang ginawa si Coach Jong with Chico at inaasahan pati itong si Tautua, sama mo na rin si Troy Rosario, mag-a-adjust na rin ng kanilang ball game.
Silipin muna natin ang ating high sa tibay rebound brought to you by Eagle Cement. High sa tibay. Revilla missed on a long attempt sa rebound play. Merong foul na napito dito kay Magansing. As very early, Coach Chito Victorero is making an adjustment. Papasok na niya dito. Etong si John Pinto. Look at that stocky guard trying to keep a body on Larry Fonacher. Larry in trouble, pupunta muna kay Castro. 8 segundo ngayon natitira sa shot clock ng mga naka-asul ng TNT. Castro bounces it to Tautua. Long bomb on the way. Mo misses. Yi para sa rebound. Revilla ang hinahanap mo. Pinagit mo kanina. Consistency mula sa kanya. Last season, he took this league by storm. Opening game pa lang, ano? Napakatindi na ang kanyang pinakita as Harvey Carey misses but was fouled. Is that going to be on Yi? Marking nga, napituan.
First personal foul will be called against Mark Yi at the free throw situation for Harvey Carey. This will be the second trip para sa player na ito.
The veteran misses on that first free throw. Carey played just about 25 minutes in the opener, scored 6 points but grabbed 11 rebounds para dito sa TNT. But more will be asked from him now in the absence of RDO.
No one guy really can step in and fill the shoes of Aranedel de Ocampo. It has to be scoring by committee from the big guys. Itong si Tautua will definitely have an increased number of minutes. He only played 19 minutes in his first game. And even Troy Rosario. Troy was only good for 15 minutes because RDO played 31 minutes. Take away RDO in the equation. Aangat ngayon yung mga minuto ng mga players who plays the same position as RDO.
But as we keep trying to break down what is going on with TNT, etong Mahindra is keeping right in step with him. Tabla ang ating labanan at 6-all as Castro crashes to the floor.
The responsibility of the defender of Jason Castro is just to keep in front of him. At yung second line defenders naman must be there to offer their body. Otherwise, talagang with the quickness of the blur, he will just go by anybody. And Castro once again showing he's a little bit offensive-minded today simply because limited yung kanilang options pagdating sa kanilang offensive firepower.
Pinasok na dito ng Mahindra enforcer si Bradwin Ginto. Very impressive in his debut in the PBA. 11 points, 9 rebounds in under 20 minutes of action.
Some of the players are just so happy to be in the lead and playing with a little less pressure. Not much was really expected from Ginto, but yun na nga kung hindi inaasahan, hindi masyadong nagiging focus ng depensa, nakakashoot kung talagang may talent ka.
Ryan Reyes slaps it out of bounds as we get this report from Miss Erica.
7 years, yan ang bilang ng taon na magkasama si Jason Castro and Ranidel de Ocampo mula na mag-PBA si Jason. And this is the first time in 7 years na makakahiwalay sila dahil nga sa iniinda ni Ranidel. Sinabi ni Jason, with his experience here and abroad, stepping up is a natural response as it is the requirement of the game, especially na kailangan nilang makabawi. But he admits he will really miss the inside and outside presence of RDO for the next 8 weeks kasama ang mga fans ng TNT and Gilas Pilipinas. Balik sa inyo.
Pero Erica, pilit ngang pupunan ni Mo Tautua. Binanggit na ni Coach RG to. Carry locates Tautua for the jam in traffic. 3-point play opportunity parating para sa kanya.
Well, it needs to really have plays like that to increase his level of confidence. Remember his 2 points against Alaska. Slam dunk rin yung kanyang ipinakita.
Yamaha action play natin yon. Natin sa atin ng all-new Yamaha SZ. Get ready for action. Canaleta, ipinasok na rin dito para sa Mahindra. Misses on his first attempt. Castro on the move. Jason to Fonasher mula dito sa wing. Long 2 is a miss. Revilla para sa board. Action picking up here in the first quarter. Pinto goes to the spin. Almost lost his footing. Ryan Reyes, though, was already out of bounds nung natapik niya yung bola na yun.
There's one department really that TNT must really improve on. It's the defensive department. They allowed Alaska to score 114 points. It's a nice thing to see for Coach Jom that the players are so aggressive trying to block shots and limiting the options of offense. Ito Mahindra.
Pinto with a step back 3. Nothing but air on the rebound play. Ginto was fouled. Putback is good. Bonus free throw is coming up.
It's a kind of toughness that you expect from a player like Ginto. He might probably not be the first option on offense, but if somebody takes a shot, he will make himself available for that putback as what we saw in that particular play.
At yan ang mga paborito ng mga coaches, guys that you do not have to play call plays for. Andun na sila sa ilalim and will make themselves effective.
As bad as it sounds, but kailangan ng mga coaches minsan yung mga tinatawag na garbage men. Yung mga pulot sa ilalim, yung habang wala nang chance ang umupensa pero nakakagawa ng paraan.
Tautua missed on that follow-up after the Rosser miss. Tautua once again gets that basket. May kasama na namang foul.
It's just so aggressive in today's ball game. 7 points already for the first round, first pick overall ng kupunan ng TNT.
Tautua really flexing his muscles here, looking to make up for his subpar performance in his debut. Bonus free throw parating para sa kanya pagkatapos ng timeout na ito. right now, at this juncture, nangangalahati pa lang ang ating opening quarter. 7 points, 3 rebounds na si Mo Tua. May bonus free throw pang parating para sa kanya. Erica, ano balita?
Oras na nga para bumawi. Mo Tua admits na as much as he wanted to not be bothered by expectations during the first game, yet he was. He got unfocused dahil he was hesitating to be as aggressive because of fouls that might be called. But he was assured by his team and coaches na ang pagtitiwala ay andyan pa rin. Just be more patient and decisive, and production will follow. Balik sa inyo.
Nabanggit natin kanina, he was not able to get his rhythm going because he was saddled with early personal fouls. In fact, he finished that game against Alaska with 4 personal, at ngayon mahaba-haba yung kanyang nilalaro kaya nakakakuha siya ng magandang rhythm.
12-8 is the score. Ang TNT po abante ng 4 na puntos. Mahindra on the attack. Pinto magtitimon. Kasama niya si Ginto, Canaleta, Revilla at si Kuya Eddie Laure. Laure trying to locate Revilla. Play broken up by Jai Reyes. Napituan nga lang ng foul si Jai.
A little problem on the rotation of defense there for TNT. Nakakuha ng magandang pulot na naman itong si Ginto. Nabanggit natin, 11 puntos itong former player ng San Sebastian Stags.
Akala ko nakita mo lang si Jai kaya ginamit mo yung a little problem.
Alam mo, nakakatuwa yung mga ganyan mga manlalaro. Yung mga manlalarong 5'6" and below, mabuhay kayong lahat. Katulad ni yung nag-MVP sa Letran.
Oo, Mark
diba?
Cruz.
Mark Cruz. Kasi nasa isip ko si Marvin eh.
Parang tinatayo mo talaga bandera ng mga may hindi ka anong katangkaran. Ha?
Yung ka-eye level ko.
Another guy na baka sumabog sa araw na ito, Dynamite Danny Seago. Hindi siya nakapaglaro. Doon laban nila sa Alaska this time around. Di pinasok na. First quarter pa lang. As Polisher drills it off that pull-up. Balik sa 5 ang abante ng TNT. Pinto may tanga ng bola. Laure back over to Pinto. Nasa kanyang kaliwa si Canaleta. Sa kanan si Revilla. Pinto will attack. Reyes. Did Jai Reyes just get a block? Did he just get a block?
I think so. I'll give it to him. Just for the effort. But nakita rin Pinto, he likes the advantage that he had at that time para against itong si Jai Reyes. This is gonna be a good matchup Reyes, Revilla, halos pareho lang ang kanilang tangkad.
Kita mo nga pagkatapos itong block, pinalo ka pa ng isang magandang rebound. Titira pa mula sa labas. Jai Reyes punches it through. 3-point shot na yan natin sa atin ng Smart Bro. With Smart Bro, you can share the smart life.
And that's one of the reasons why he's still in the league. He's got a very good touch from the outside. His range is very, very far. At masipag itong si Jai Reyes.
Revilla babawi. Di makakuha. Corner share para sa board. He's bothered there by Ginto. Tua racing down court. It is Rosser who kicks it out. Corner share will line it up, but could not send it home.
Sayang, good extra pass there by Jai. Ito, tumatakbo itong Mahindra. 8 puntos ang kanilang hinahabol. Nahirapan sila umiscore ngayon at hindi natin masyadong napapansin ito dahil matagal yung nilalaro ni Revilla. Wala pa sa loob si Dihesa, who top scored in their ball game with 20 points.
Pero 3-pointer din naman ang ipinroduce dito ni Eli Revilla. Hatid pa rin sa atin ng Smart Bro. With Smart Bro, you can share the smart life.
Ano mo, trying to take a look at the bench of Mahindra. Hinahanap ko si Dihesa. Baka makakuha tayo ng report ron.
Kanina sa warm-up, wala.
Oo,
Hinahanap din
yun
natin.
nga
Tanawin natin kung nandiyan niya. As Revilla will have that one count. Basket interference now on one of the guys in blue.
That's just great virtuoso move for LA Revilla. As we take a look at that slow, he did not have the numbers there. It was really 1 against 3. But might nahawakan ni Larry Punasher yung net kaya natawagan ng basket
You
interference.
cannot do that. Basta
yes.
nandun sa ibabaw na cylinder. Pwede mong tapikin from the top. Dahil tumalbog na sa ring. Pero pag sa baba mo kinalikot yung net o yung ring, hindi uubra.
Ganun ang tinawag. Paski wala na, palabas na actually yung bola. Wala nang chance ang pumasok pero ginulo yung net ng bahagya kaya nabigyan ng 2 puntos si LA.
Danny Seagle at that free throw line. 2 pagkakataon binibigay sa kanya. And that is his first point of the 2016 season ng inyong Philippine Basketball Association.
First time to see action itong second pick overall na si Troy Rosario at pinagbigyan muna ng pahinga si Tautu. He gave a good account of himself. 7 points. He already improved his performance from his game against Alaska.
Siegel is what? In his 17th PBA season, 1999 rookie of the year. So 17 na o 18 na ba bilang nun?
Parang ganon. 8-8.
Pinto may tangan ng bola. Down by 4 ang Mahindra. Paulo Hubalde now part of the 5 for the guys in white. Pinto kicks it over. Ginto from the free throw line.
5 points already para rito kay Ginto, and more importantly, bumaba sa 2 na lamang ang kalamangan ng TNT.
Siegel on the attack. Binigay dito kay Reyes. Ryan Deris. Ngayon si Jayang Metangan. Siegel once again gets it to a streaking Rosser. Back to Dynamite. Puta tayo inabot kay Laure. Canaleta to Kuya Eddie on the run. Nakita si Quinto. 7 points in the game for the rookie big man.
Don't look now. After being down by as big as 8 points earlier at 17-8, it's a huge 10-2 run done by Mahindra. 10-1.
Sabi ko, 17-8. Inoloko mo
Ito
ko
mo, 2 beses na ako nadali sa mata.
Reyes to Siegel. Nakita yung isa pang Reyes to sa kanto. Ryan Reyes drills this one.
They needed that because itong Mahindra will stick to their zone kung hindi makashoot sa outside itong TNT.
A healthy Ryan Reyes is always a welcome sight sa mundo ng PBA.
Because he's a two-way player, he's not only a good three-point shooter but he's also one of the best defenders dun sa guard position.
Alain mo si Jai, kumakalawit rebound ba? Doon sa poste, Troy Rosario. Maganda na pinakita ni Tautua. Siya naman ang gustong bumawi dito. Niluwalang ng ring yun. 3 ang inahabol na Mahindra. Hubalde streaking down court. Trying to decide what to do. Jai Reyes hounding him. Canaleta wants to post up against Rosser. Nino loses it off that turn. Rosser on the attack. Pupunta kay Jai. Bang!
Sure shot sa 3 points mabigyan ng konting puwang. Titirahan ka talaga ni Jai. Nung first game, meron siyang isang 3-pointer. Ngayon, meron na siyang 2. Narito pa lang tayo sa ating unang yugto.
Under a minute remaining in this first frame. Ubalde looking to get back at Jai. Pinto ngayon may tangan ng bola. 7 seconds remaining on the shot clock para dito sa Mahindra. Pinto will line it up, but misses on that long one. Jai is pushing it para dito sa TNT. Siegel trying to offer that pick. Jai will reset. Taken away by Laure. Kuya Eddie in a foot race with Dinamita. Pupunta kay Hubalde. Inabot ng foul. How about Laure and Siegel running the length of the floor trying to beat each other to the cup?
And that means they're still in shape. Nakakatakbo pa sila ng ganong kabilis at hindi na sila yung tinatawag nating mga bata dito sa ating liga.
Sa puntong ito, silipin muna natin ang isang fast break natin sa atin na Smart Bro. With Smart Bro, you can share the Smart Life. Bradwin Quinto coming off a near double-double performance in his PBA debut, turning up another impressive performance early on.
7 points already, 7 in the first quarter, 2 block shots. He has not missed from the field, so it was not just a chamba game for him. Nung unang laro nila, itong si Ginto nagpapakita ng consistency dito sa kanyang pangalawang laro. As a rookie pa lamang ito, ha?
Hindi siya ganun ka-highly touted coming out of the San Sebastian basketball stable, pero alam naman natin, pagkagaling dyan sa Baste, matibay na mama, sigurado ang napoproduce.
Yun ang pinapakita ngayon Ito talaga yung template ng mga manlalaro ng San Sebastian.
Ryan Reyes working against Ubalde. Ryan hindi maipagpag. Ito si Paolo. 5 remaining in this first frame. Ryan on the attack, trying to drop it off to Rosser. 1.5 second natitira sa ating first quarter para dito sa TNT na makatira. Jai maglalabas mula sa baseline. Canaleta manggugulo. Nino trying to use his long limbs. Siegel. was looking for the whistle. Napangiti na lang siya doon sa bakbakan nila ni Kuya Eddie na naman.
Nagpapantayan sila ni Eddie, nagkakalukuhan din. Pero magandang panimula para sa TNT ito. Jai Reyes with 2 3-pointers here in the first quarter. At maganda rin ang nilaro nito ni Ginto. 7 points total for the big man ng Mahindra.
24-19 na sa ating talaan ang TNT na makakapag-bound po ng 5 puntos na kalamangan. Second quarter now underway. Hatid sa atin to ng Motolite for Express and Service call 370-6686. L.A. Revilla picking up where he left off. Another booming triple na hatid sa atin ng Smart Pro. With Smart Pro, you can share the Smart Life.
LA just read the pick and roll defense so well. As soon as Jason Castro cut through, instead of fighting over, that was enough space for him to launch that shot.
Rosario doon sa ilalim, natapikan ni Laure. Kasama niya si Seg, sina Castro, Siegel, Rosser, and Ryan Reyes. Revilla pushing it pabalik para dito sa Mahindra. Teardrop, bitin, kanya rin yung rebound. Naku, natapal na Siegel ni Rosario.
Comedy yun
That's something you don't see every day. Nakatayo lang yung malaki sa siko. Dapat
Sa siko.
technical foul dapat yun eh. Pinaglalaban mo mga hindi ganong katangkaran, di ba?
Masama yung ano yun.
Walang ganunan,
Masama yung weight class. Saka yung height class.
Kasama ni Revilla sa Seg. Etong si Eddie Laure. Nandiyan din si Canaleta, si Ginto at si Hubalde. Castro from the outside. Mintis. Ginto tapped it over. Papunta kay Hubalde. Revilla gustong bumawi. Long two on the way. In and out para kay LA. Rosser over at the other end. Castro trying to slice through. The teardrop from the floor is good.
You can't relax if you're guarding Jason Castro. Hindi ka pwedeng nakatayo lang dahil pag nakita ni Jason yon, aatakihin at yon, nakascore. First 2 points in the second quarter for Jason.
Revilla on the attack. Mahindra is just within 4, playing minus their leading scorer in their opener. And Carl De Hesa. May imbestigahan munang foul dito, Coach Ryan Gregorio.
Hindi natin napansin yun. Pero ibang play ito. Ito yung penetration ni Jason Castro earlier for his first 2 points. At may i-check, tama ka. May isasangguni ang ating mga referee. Alam mo, one of the innovations na pinasok rito ni Commissioner Chito Narvasa, yung bang pwedeng mag-stop ng referee. So titignan natin kung ano ang magiging verdict nitong pawaw ng ating mga officials.
Chito Victolero making use of this lull to give additional instructions. Yun din naman ang ginawa sa kabila ni Coach Jong Uichigo. 9:59 remaining in this second quarter. 26-22 na sa ating talaan. Our officials reviewing this last sequence, Coach RG.
Ayun. At tinamaan ng Siko, inadvertent. Wala naman sa trade ni Troy Rosario yung manakit. It was just a legitimate blackout thing that he did there.
And it was deemed a regular
Yes,
ball
tama
foul.
naman. Oo.
As Aaron Aban is checking into this game for the first time. Makakasama niya si Rosario, Siegel, Castro, and Rosser. Para naman dito sa Mahindra, we see Revilla. Ang pagbabalik ni Ramos. Nandiyan dyan din si Canaletas. L.A. Revilla takes it all the way to the hole.
He likes the matchup. Maganda rin ang nilalaro ni L.A. Revilla. Don't look now, but the smallest player dito sa lineup ng Mahindra. The total of 10 points already. Ang kanyang binabantayan na si Jason Castro. 5 pa lamang ang previous score.
Danny Siegel floating through for his first field goal of the game. Ubalde may tangan, pupunta kay Canaleta. Kasama nga nila etong sina Ramos, Revilla, and Chito Jaime for the first time this afternoon. Castro racing down this left side. Doubler on the attack. Gets a pass over to Abad, couldn't catch it cleanly. Siegel in traffic, carving out some space. Nadulas nga lang yung pivot.
good call by our referee. There was a slight wobble dun sa legs ni Danny Siegel. Extended minutes din ha, itong nilalaro ni Danny Siegel.
At sa puntong ito, sa pagpasok naman ni Joshua Webb, meron uling report para sa atin si Miss Erica.
Sabi ni LA Revilla, A game always. Nothing more, nothing less. Yan ang kailangan ibigay daw lagi nila LA and the rest of the enforcers. They have been practicing since July but chemistry is not fully achieved yet. He humbly observes. But what he takes pride on ay ang kanilang character to always want to be better. And ginagawa daw niya lahat to set that example. LA Revilla now with 10 points for the first 2 quarters.
Thank you, Miss Erica. As bodies are sprawled on the floor, everybody wanting a piece of that ball.
This is the kind of action that we really like to see, and we actually expected because these two teams started their conference not on a bright note. TNT losing their game against Alaska. On the other end, ito namang Mahindra dropping their game against Rain or Shine. Just take a look at this particular action and you will see how important this ball game is for all these players diving for that loose ball.
Jump ball between Jaime and Rosario. Whistled here by the referees. And it is Rosario who wins the tap. Aban gets it over to Castro. 5 to shoot para sa TNT. The Blur suddenly realizes it. Unleashes a 3. Buries that long bomb. Atin sa atin na Smart Bro. With Smart Bro, you can share the Smart Life.
Well, we've seen that before and we're gonna see it time and time again. Another 3-pointer, the second one in the ball game for Jason.
Sabi mo, nauumusan na siya ni Eli Revilla
diba?
sa scoring. Umahabol na. Ito si Jason Castro. Pero si Eli Revilla gets one over the Blur. Bonus free throw is coming up for the small man.
Well, Jason's defense is being challenged. Now for the small man like L.A. Revilla scoring 12 points against Jason. Oh, baka merong kailangang toughness na may papakita itong depensa ni Jason.
It doesn't get tougher than that para kay Revilla. DeWalt, tough shot natin yan. Natin sa atin ang DeWalt Power Tools. Guaranteed tough.
13 big points. Remember in the first game against Rain or Shine, itong si L.A. had a big 14-point output as well. So, consistency, makikitaan mo rin itong point guard ng Mahindra.
Aban swinging it over to the left side. That is Castro. Dadaan sa pick ni Rosario. Aban from the outside. The looper doesn't drop. Webb para sa rebound. Webb didn't see the numbers in their favor. Will wait for his point guard. Castro trying to deny itong si Revilla. LA dadaan sa pick ni Jaime. Puts up a long one. Carry para sa board. Castro over at the other end. Gets himself in double figures.
Well, it's obvious that for LA, he wants Jason to go to his left and begging practically for the help by defense to be there early. Pero wala doon, masushutan talaga kaya ni Jason Castro.
Balik sa apat ang abante ng TNT. Revilla once again has Rosario switching over. Jaime swings it around. Their three-point specialist, Bhagat Singh, is well covered. Ramos with a long two. That's good.
That's part of his shot. Itong si Aldrich Ramos, not really known to be a backup kind of a player.
As Castro gets away once again, he was clipped in midair though. 2 free throws parating para kay The Blur.
Ganda na ng laban natin. Na-challenge si Jason. Masyado nang maraming nasushoot. Si L.A. Revilla in the last 2 possessions. It's a different Jason Castro. Attack mode ang kanyang pinakita.
Fast break na natin sa atin ng Smart Bro. With Smart Bro, you can share the smart life. Castro rattles on that first free throw as Motal Tua is coming back on. Palitan ulit niya si Troy Rosario.
Unproductive minutes once again para rito kay Troy Rosario. Kaya minabuti na ni Coach Jong na ipasok muli si Tautua. Better performance for Mo. 7 points in the first quarter. At dito, first time niya to see action in the second.
Although both of these gentlemen are rookies, top 2 picks nga. Mo Tautua, the top overall, is actually 26 years old. Si Troy Rosario, the number 2 guy, is 23 years old. Smart Bro free throw atin sa atin ng Smart Bro. With Smart Bro, you can share the smart life. Laking bagay ng 3 years tayo.
Malaking bagay yun, pero malaki rin kasi yung pressure na kung iisipin ni Troy Number 2 pick siya at ang pinalit, dalawang mahusay naman lalaro rin. Itong si Canaleta, pati na rin itong si
Ramos.
Ramos. Oh.
As Quito once again was located there, this time by Bhagat Singh. 9 points in the game for Bradman Quito.
Chemistry issues on the defensive end. Hindi pa masyado nagkakaamuyan. Yon ang problema nitong talking text ngayon. 33 points na na-score ng Mahindra. Nabanggit natin, 114 ang total score nung kanilang kalaban na Alaska. So, kulang pa sa cohesiveness pagdating sa defensive toughness.
Castro is back at that free throw line for 2 shots as we take a look at this Motolite Express Hatid play of the game. Brought to us by Motolite Express Hatid. For Express Hatid service, call 370-6686.
That particular play, Mo Tautua extended too much without really waiting for the defense to collapse to his man and wide open. Itong si nakashoot na yon na si Ginto.
Coach Chito Victorero, inakbayan na lang yung ref. Nasilip mo ba yun? Lane violation kasi nakita nila. Sa pang free throw na nag-mintis nga lang. Hatid pa rin sa atin na Smart Bro. With Smart Bro, you can share a smart life. Pinto gets it across. Tumba. Etong si Aban kontra kay Bhagat Singh. Pinto gets it right back from Jaime. Jaime from the baseline. Tinirahan si Gary. Matalas. Kanya rin yung board. Jaime spins into this one. What a move by Chito.
Very nice pirouette move there by Chito.
A veteran journeyman sa inyong PBA. Chito Jaime ties the game at 35. Tandaan po natin na Mahindra is playing coach Manny Pacquiao and their leading scorer in Carl De Hesa.
Oh, mabigat yung dalawang yun dahil si Dehesa 20 puntos, si Manny Pacquiao 2 points. Laking tulong na lalo na sa kumpiyansa.
The inspiration na dinadala siyempre ni Coach Manny. Mahindra with his timeout, 5:25 remaining in this first half.
Sa lahat ng mga Mahindra fans na nag-aabang kay Carl De Hesa, sorry po, hindi po siya makakapaglaro ngayon as he is currently suffering from a fever, and since yesterday, naka-confine na po siya sa Cardinal Santos. Maalala that he made us proud during the last of FIBA's 3x3. He will be checked day by day para malaman kung makakasama ba siya sa Dubai. Balik sa inyo.
Ayun ang masakit doon. Dapat magpagaling kagad si Carl. Sayang makakasama ka sa out of the country game.
Totoo yan. At hindi lamang yun. Dahil nabanggit natin din kanina pa na 20 points yung kanyang in-score. Nung last game, 4 na triple lang kanyang itinira. At ang maganda rito is yung kanyang performance from the previous conference, ang laki ng pinagbago, 7.6 lang ang kanyang average sa point last conference. Tingin na yan sa 20, tapos na kesa.
Pero late in that last tournament of last conference of last season, Carl De Hesa was really coming on strong. Kaya naman na-carry over niya into that opening game.
And that is also the reason why sa dami ng pagpapalit ng mga tao, piyesa nitong Mahindra, si De Hesa nandito pa.
Yan nga, no? Bida ng 3x3 itong si Carl De Hesa. Last game, 23, including 4 triples yung 20 points niya. Nagsilbi din siya para sa Pilipinas in that 3x3 Manila leg and the one in Doha a few days before the opening ng ating 2016 season.
Ang ganda ng development talaga ng player na ito Kaya ganun na lamang na mamimiss ni Coach Chito Victorero ang kanyang point guard.
Pero so far, so good. Mahindra has taken their first taste of the lead. 37-35. Gusto bumawi dito ng TNT. Tautua in traffic. Foul whistled on carry as he tried to clear space.
I wanted to give that space a little bit for that penetration of Tautua, but it was deemed as an illegal screen. So another turnover. Troy Rosario once again. He did not score in the few minutes that he played earlier. At for Talking Text, they once led by 8 points early in the first quarter. Pero ngayon, 2 points na ang kanilang hinahabol.
Jaime from the outside, bangs home that 3, and Mahindra is now up by 5. Aban, pupunta dito kay Tautua. TNT in a world of trouble in the second quarter. Tautua lost it. Bhagat Singh is pushing it. Hiram runs into trouble. It's a brick wall named Tautua.
tapak. Apat ang kalaban nitong si Bagatsing. Hindi niya ininda, gumawa ng paraan. Wala na siyang chansang makashoot. Nag-fishing expedition, natawagan pa. Itong si Tautua. That is just...
And he's more known as a shooter.
Oo.
Pero pag umaatake, buo pa rin ang loob, ano?
Oo, nagkakumpiyansa rin itong player na ito. There was a game last conference wherein he shot a buzzer beater to win the game for them against NLEX and Antipolo. So ngayon, tuloy-tuloy pa rin yung kanyang kumpiyansa rin. But for TNT, the problem really is both ways. One, they're allowing Mahindra to score on fast breaks and also on penetrations. But on the offensive end, they simply are having a hard time breaking the zone defense of Mahindra. Last 3 possessions, turnover ang naipakita ng TNT.
Officials called for that timeout para ma-check ng team doctor ng Mahindra. Ito si Joshua Webb. Mukhang okay naman dahil takbo ulit siya dito sa loob. Bagatsing, who had his moments last season with Kia, misses on both free throws, but look who gets it. It is Quinto, and he gets it off Tautua and Rosario.
It's just hard work paying off for this man. 13 big points for this center of Mahindra.
The 14th overall pick nung nakaraang draft, Bradwin Quinto, making the most of the minutes he has been entrusted with here. Yung number 1 and 2 pick, binaboy niya dun. Inatake niya at ni-reverse layapan. Grabe pinapakita ng rookie ng Mahindra.
5 out of 6 from the field for a total of 83%. And what is nice about this man is very unassuming. He's playing relaxed basketball. Look at his stat line, 13 and 7. At yung kalaban niya naman, yung first 2 picks ng TNT. 7 si Tautua, 0 itong si Troy Rosario.
Castro to Fonacher. TNT is down by 7 points. Castro to Tautua. Nakita si Larry. 3-pointer is good para kay Fonacher.
He gave up that initial attempt earlier. He was wide open, but he was not in position to take it. Now, when the ball was reversed, he was so confident. Again, he will not let that pass. At yun, nakashoot. 4 na lamang ang hinahabol ng TNT.
Pinto puts his head down. Sinalubong ni Tautua. He spins against Mo. Bagatsing with a specialty of the house. That's good.
It's always nice for a guard to penetrate, draw the defense, and make an outside pass to an open teammate. That's hard to guard, but extra passes really are a beauty to see in the game of basketball.
Pinto pushing it. Bagatsing will step back. Not that time around. Castro for the board. Castro natapigan from behind. And it is Bagatsing who beats everybody to the rock. Hiram on the attack, drops it off, Webb puts it up, off the glass for 2.
Bagatsing player inspired basketball. He missed the shot earlier from the 3. He had to step back, but he was able to get that ball via an interception and dishing off a nice pass to his teammate Joshua Webb.
Castro has Denok at the corner. Bagong pasok si Miranda. 3-pointer is good.
Oh, that's a good shot because if there's one thing that you will give every time Miranda is on offense, to try to give that 3-point shot. He cannot make it on a consistent basis, pero ngayon, yung unang tira niya, pumasok agad.
And that will bring TNT to within 6. Pinto and the rest of the enforcers playing inspired ball inside the MOA Arena. Pinto off the glass over Miranda.
Alam mo, itong mga batang ito nagpapakita sa mga veterano natin dito sa liga. Pareho ng style of play itong si Pinto at si Miranda. Malakas ang katawan. Pero ngayon, pinapakitaan din ni Pinto yung kanyang kaparehas. Tira sa 3. So, nabanggit natin. There's a reason why that shot is open for Miranda. If he does not make that consistently, parati siyang open dyan sa tirang yun.
Fonacher trooping to the line for 2 shots. Unang free throw pasok. Larry's got 6 in total for this game. As Pinto and the rest of the Mahindra enforcer looking to shock TNT in their second game. Quinto with his 8th rebound of this contest. Pinto looks to get it across. Share the biggest data on the biggest broadband network with Smart Bro 4G Pocket Wi-Fi. Get one now. Share the smart life with Smart Bro. Timeout requested here with 1:45 remaining in this first half. Mahindra still up by 7 points. They were already down earlier on in this game by as much as 8. Pero ngayon, they have taken this game by the horns.
Very good start for TNT, 17-9. Yes, you're correct. 8-point lead for them in the first, but nawala na yun eh. Gumanda masyado yung laro ng Mahindra at 47-38, 9 points, yung pinakamalaking kalamangan ng Enforcers.
Unang offering pa lang ito ng inyong Sports 5 on this Saturday inside the MOA Arena. Mamaya po, Bakbakang Barangay Ginebra naman at Baracobul Energy Cola. Bukas po, pahinga muna ang inyong PBA in observance of Undas. Lahat po tayo magbigay respeto naman sa ating dearly departed. Kaya double header ang ating Sabado ngayon.
Bigat din ang kalaban natin. Itong Ginebra, natalo rin sa kanilang unang laban.
As we take a look at the next 3 assignments para dito sa TNT, they take on Meralco on November 11. And then sa 14, Star naman ang katapat. And on November 20, we go back to the Smart Araneta. They take on NLEX. Eli Revilla, who's been solid all first half long, is going toe-to-toe with Jai Reyes once again. Inside, it is Jaime. Tautua with a power board. Castro on the attack, goes to the crossover. Jason trying to go glass, gets the bounce.
Jason really improving his performance here. He is on an attack mode. 14 points already for the Blur.
But they are still down by 5, coming up on a minute remaining in this first half. Mamayang halftime walang BBTU dito sa TV5, Miss Erica Padilla. And the rest of our Sports 5 crew may mga papakitang Halloween special para sa ating lahat.
Hindi nga tayo nakapag-maskara eh.
Oo nga. Castro was fouled on that twirl.
Wala pa naman sa penalty. Itong Enforcers, kaya sideline out of bounds play pa rin para dito sa TNT. 5 ang kanilang hinahabol. Bumaliktad yung first quarter, kontrolado ng TNT. Pagdating sa second, Mahindra naman ang namayani.
Tautua on the move, spinning baseline, bothered by Ginto, but somehow got it to Rosario, and Troy finally scores his first 2 points. Webb trying to muscle his way kontra kay Fonasher. Ginto kontra Tautua. Back over to Pinto. Pinto to the corner. It is Jaime. Oh good. Ginto and Tautua battling for it. Napunta kay Jaime.
May halong swerte na yun eh. 2 blue shirts nag-agawan doon sa rebound. Medyo frustrated si Tautua ron dahil nawala pa yung possession sa kanya at bumagsak naman sa mga kamay ni Chito Jaime.
17 seconds natitira sa ating first half. Jaime takes care of that first free throw.
6 points na rin ang total ito si Chito Jaime. All scored here in the second quarter.
At lahat na ng binunot ni Coach Chito Victorero mula sa kanyang bench, positive ang pinakita.
Magic bunot. Ang galing din ng gut feel nitong si Chito Victorero. At again, nabanggit natin, may mga manlalaro siyang hindi naglalaro ngayon. Si Kyle Pascual, wala rin. Pati itong si Carl Dehesa.
As Castro fishes for another foul.
Grabe aggressiveness nito si Jason Castro. I have not seen him this aggressive early in the first half. Usually, relax lang yan. Tapos babanat ng second half. Pero kinakailangan eh. Wala na masyadong i-score sa kanila. Dahil nga si RDO, 26 puntos ang kailangan punuan ng mga manlalaro ng TNT.
Castro at that free throw line. Takes care of that second shot. 15 puntos para kay Jason pero 4 pa rin ang abante ng Mahindra. Pwede pa mag-last shot dito ang Enforcer. Revilla down the middle. Jaime is there to clean it up. What a first half by the Mahindra enforcer. They take a 6-point lead into the dugout. 53-47 ang nasa ating tala.
Just pure hard work. That is what the enforcers are exemplifying here in the first 2 quarters.
And that hard work best exemplified by their second-round pick in Bradwin Ginto. He took on the top 2 picks of the recent draft. Wala siyang pakialam. Inatake niya with all confidence and he has produced the numbers.
13 points for him. At ngayon, narito, i-interviewin siya ng ating kasamang si Erica.
Wala nga dito sa sahig ng MOA Arena. Kasama ko ang ating bagong bida ng liga mula sa Mahindra Enforcers, Bradwin Ginto, getting 13 huge points for the first half. So tell me, ano yung mindset na in-imbibe mo lang coming into this game against the powerhouse that is TNT na sinasabing mas maganda ang chemistry kumpara sa inyo?
It's just, I don't know, just stay aggressive and focus more on defense, and the offense is just a bonus.
So at this point, papasok tayo maya-maya lang sa second half. How do you plan to maintain your two-way game being effective both on the offense and defense?
Just everyone being on the same page and just working together and trying to out-hustle every team. So,
After trailing by as much as 8, nakapagbaon po ng 6 na puntos sa kalamangan ng Mahindra Enforcer kontra sa TNT as he joined us back live inside the Mall of Asia Arena. Mag-umargin po kasama natin 3-time PBA Coach of the Year, Ryan Gregorio.
Very good second quarter for Mahindra. In fact, they only scored 19 in the first, but they exploded with 34 big points. So where's the defense? If you're TNT, they really have to clamp down, especially on 2 guys, L.A. Revilla and Ginto.
Nabanggit mo na, Bradwin Ginto, a second-rounder para dito sa Mahindra, taking on the top 2 overall picks nung nakaraang draft. Kita mo naman, pareho pa yun, inatake niya doon, and he has produced better numbers than those 2 combined.
9 points combined for Tautua and Rosario, 7 rebounds together on the 3 out of 8 shooting. And take a look at this guy, the number 14 pick, you've been saying it. Ginto, a total of 13 points, 7 rebounds, and 5 out of 6 from the field. So makikita talaga natin, parang gintong bunot itong si Ginto.
Grabe na pinapakita niya so far dito. Tignan natin kung makakabawi yung dalawa naman ng TNT come the second half. Pero syempre, itong Mahindra Enforcer, the guy that really drives them in this Philippine Cup is none other than L.A. Revilla. Ang klase na pinapakita na naman netong mama.
A total of 13 points for the smallest man here in the roster of Mahindra. And what is impressive is he's doing all his baskets from variety of options. He's been breaking the defense with his dribble penetrations. He also has step-back jumpers from the 3. Look at his shot chart. 5 out of 12 from the field, 2 3-pointers in the ball game, and also 3 or a total of 6 points inside the paint. And again, I ask the question, where is the interior defense if the smallest guy can score at will in the paint? Barely 5'6". Gusto mo ngayon, if you're TNT, to really have a better interior defense.
If there's one positive going naman para dito sa TNT, it is once again the back-to-back pinakamahusay na gwardiya sa Asia, doubler Jason Castro. He's already got 15 points in this game on 4 of 9 shooting, and he has gotten to the line repeatedly, Coach Archie.
He just had to step on the accelerator pedal dahil kulang talaga sa offensive options ng TNT. Out of the 15 points, the Blur scored 12 in the second quarter. He's attacking at will, probably too early dahil baka mapagod siya, pero kung hindi niya ginawa yun, baka tuluyang maiwanan yung TNT sa second quarter.
Silipin naman natin ang breakdown ng mga iba't ibang statcast na napili natin here at the half.
41% from the field, hindi masyadong magkalayo itong dalawang koponan na ito. At free throws, 22 times already for TNT. Not a very good shooting percentage for them. And bench points, 27, lording it over itong Mahindra, and even points in the paint. So if there's one thing, again, we've been saying it time and again, defense has to be better for TNT. They should have learned their lesson in the first game wherein they allowed Alaska to score 114. Ngayon, 53 itong Mahindra sa dalawang quarters pa lang.
Ito naman po ang ating leading scorers at half. Sila po ang ating Yamaha leading scorers, brought to you by Yamaha All New SZ. Get ready for action. Ito mo naman yung kalat ng scoring na Mahindra.
Jason Castro 15, 7 para rito kay Tautua. At pagdating naman dito sa Mahindra, tama ka, itong si LA 13, Ginto 13. Tapos Chito Jaime coming off the bench to score 9, and even Aldrich Ramos was able to score 8 points.
Now this third quarter is about to get underway. Hatid sa atin ang Motolite for express hatid service. Call 370-6686. TNT will have Jason Castro, Larry Fonacier, Danny Siegel, Troy Rosario. At etong si Ryan Reyes, makakatapat sina Aldrich Ramos, Hiram Bagatsing, Bradwin Ginto, Eli Revilla, and Joshua Webb. Mahindra, once upon a time, was down by as much as 8, now up by 6. Let's see kung masustain nila here in the second half. Yung ganda ng kanilang nilalaro so far. Revilla trying to decide what to do. Gets it over to Ramos. Nakita si Webb from the outside. Fonacier para sa board. Larry locating Reyes coming out of that baseline. It is Dynamite Danny now attacking Aldrich. Siegel spinning to the baseline. Naipit. Lalabas muna kay Fonacier. Haba pa ng shot clock. Mahabang tira pinukul niya. Wide left yung 3-point attempt niya. Pero hindi makontrol ni Revilla yung bola.
Missed opportunity there for Mahindra to increase their 6-point lead. But TNT is trying to get some mileage from Danny Siegel inside the paint. Pero Ramos keeping in step with him, defending him so well. A 3-pointer there for Troy Rosario, hindi lang pumasok, at ito na, umaatake na naman ang enforcers.
They go to Revilla. Castro trying to keep in step with that Spitfire. LA gets it over to Bagatsing. Nakita sa loob si Ginto. Re-reverse pa yung mama. Putback mintis para kay Ramos. Castro is pushing it the other way. He's got Reyes on this corner. Ryan Reyes left open but decides to give it up. Dinamita puts it up. Mintis para dito kay Sigo.
I thought Reyes was wide open, could have taken that shot, but he opted to make that pass to Danny Siegel. Sayang, the opportunity was so obvious there for Ryan Reyes to score a basket.
Bagatsing kontra Fonacier. Inantay yung pick galing kay Ginto. Hiram working against Dynamite. Puts it high off the glass. Foul whistled here on Ryan Reyes nang na-undercut niya si Ginto.
You just have to appreciate the effort being rendered here by Bradwin Ginto. He's all over the floor. That time around, he was just there to get an opportunity for an offensive rebound. He was able to elicit a foul. Loose ball at such. Galing naman dito kay Ryan Reyes.
Revilla on the attack. Dancing with Castro once again. Now they go to Ginto at the post. Quick spin to the baseline. Sinalubong ni Reyes. And Ryan takes it away. Reyes to Castro down the middle. Sidestep move mula kay Blur results in a foul. 2 free throws parating para kay Jason na nagbibigay sa atin ng pagkakataong makakuha na naman ng isang report mula kay Miss Erica.
It was a 6-point deficit mula sa TNT after the first half and still is matapos ang 2 minuto ng third quarter. According to Coach Josh Reyes, they gave up too many second chance points and their ball screen defense weren't on point. Obviously, there is confusion umano, dagdag pa ng assistant coach, especially with the rookies playing substantial minutes. All they really have to do is to stay patient as they fast-track the defensive system na kailangan i-absorb ng lahat ng sabay-sabay. Balik sa inyo.
Chemistry on both ends. Yan ang nagiging problema ng TNT through the first game and a half na nakita natin sa kanila.
Time together, they obviously still lack that practice time together just by being together inside and outside the floor. Remember, this team probably practiced late because of the tour of duty that they had for our Gilas Pilipinas. Kaya ngayon medyo nagsasuffer sila early on. Usually, you get your confidence in practice situations, pero ito, parang on-the-job training sila dito na sa komperensya natin.
Ultimo, yung mga hindi na nakalaro sa Gilas 3.0 sa FIBA Asia na si Tautu at si Rosario, kasama pa rin sila, no? Or at least si Rosario, pagkakalang ko kasama.
At hindi lamang fatigue itong kanilang mga manlalaro, even the coaches, majority of the coaches here ng PNT, also serve Gilas Pilipinas. So baka meron din na change in mindset because of the rules from the FIBA Asia at pagdating dito sa PBA.
Pero TNT opens up the third quarter with a 6-0 run. Tabla na ang ating labanan at 53. Jason Castro getting it done on the run. 19 puntos na para sa kanya. Barely 3 minutes into this third quarter. Etong TNT has already put up 6 unanswered points. Nahabol na nga nila ng tuluyan. Etong Mahindra enforcer, napatawag na maagang timeout. Si Coach Chito Victolero.
TNT's defense improved tremendously. 0 out of 6 from the field for Mahindra and 2 out of 6 naman for TNT. If there's one thing that obviously Coach Jong really paid attention during the halftime break, it is just putting the cuffs of all the scorers. Mahindra, another buff play there, 0 out of 7. From the field, make it 0 out of 8. But again, it is just perseverance paying off for these players from Mahindra.
55-53. Ito si Pinto has given Mahindra back the lead. As Canaleta is checking back in. Papalitan niya si Webb.
Rebounding was also a problem for TNT in their game against Alaska. They were out-rebounded 53 to 44. And in today's game, a lot of second chance opportunities once again, this time by the enforcers.
Rosario spinning away from Ginto. Canaleta boards it. Revilla over at that right side. Pupunta sa gitna. Revilla looking for Aldrich on the pop-out. Aldrich puts it up. Oh, good. Bonachef cracks it down. Siegel asking for that leather. They go to Reyes at the corner. Bang! Ryan Reyes lights it up. May kasama pang foul. 3-point shot natin sa atin ng Smart Bro. With Smart Bro, you can share the smart life.
Oh, very nice pass there by Jason Castro. He knows that itong si Ryan Reyes is a good shooter, especially from the deep corner. So yun, nabigyan siya ng 3-point o 4-point opportunity dahil 3-point shot ang kanyang itinira.
Bonus para kay Reyes is good. 7 points in total para kay Ryan.
8-2 run here to start the third quarter for TNT. Anong challenge talaga rito kay Ryan, yung bang tumagal ng kanyang laro sa isang conference, because maganda yung kanyang bulusok sa pangumpisa, tapos masasaktan, makakalimutan, mawawala. So para sa mga TNT, they've been suffering from a series of injuries, especially from their key players. Nandiyan na nga si RDO na hindi makakalaro ng 8 linggo. Parang buong kumperensya na yun
Oo, matatapos itong elimination round natin December 23. It is already October 31 right now. Laking dagok yan para sa TNT. They need all the firepower they can get. Of course, still sitting on that bench, etong si Dylan Ababu, as well as Larry Rodriguez. Di pa nabibigyan ng pagkakataon as John Pinto hits once again. We are tied at 57.
The last 4 points of John Pinto were all scored inside the paint. You call that matador defense by talking text dahil parang lumalagpas yung kanilang mga binabantayan.
Roy Rosario starting to make some noise. He's got a total of 6 points. Dinoble na niya yung production niya nung laban nila kontra Alaska. Revilla kontra Reyes. Pupunta kay Canaleta. Nino. Aatakin sa poste. Etong si Bonachef. Tutulong si Siegel. He spins away. Canaleta was clipped. He threw to the line for 2 shots.
Now you take a look at the offensive arsenal of KG Canaleta. He likes to shoot from the outside, but if he sees a mismatch, he's also comfortable playing back to the basket. He was able to dish and to get a foul rather from Larry Bonachef. Had a total of 11 points in their first game against Rainier Shine. Inaasahan din na maging consistent itong scoring ni KG. Ayun, pinakitaan tayo ni Troy Rosario yung ibang kaya niyang gawin offensively. A total of 6 points na para rito sa second pick overall ng ating liga.
Watch out though, Canaleta has knocked in both of his free throws. Alam naman natin si Nino, one of the streakiest shooters in the modern day of the PBA. As an offensive foul is whistled on Siegel, ang pinulak niya yung bagong pasok na si Rich Alvarez.
Again, it's a point of attack for TNT. Siegel trying to post up against smaller defenders, but they have not been successful so far.
Tabla at 59. Pagkakataon ng Mahindra, mabawi ang kalamangan. Canaleta ulit, lalabas kay Pinto. Canaleta wants that repost. Pinto will give it to him on the outside. Bago pa man makatira, meron ng offensive foul. Pinto na pituhan, ika-4 na niya. So Coach Chito Victolero will immediately pull out John Pinto. Ubalde is back on the floor. Haven't heard much from Eli Revilla in this third quarter. 5 minuto na lumilipas. Let's see if he can get himself going as we go along. Castro contra Ubalde. Reyes tracking on the baseline. Revilla keeping in step with him. Rosario was pulled down by Chito Jaime.
Ayan yung mga pagkakataong yung makikita natin na kailangan pang magpalakas ng katawan si Rosario. Nakakuha siya ng foul doon, pero konting galaw lang at konting kapit ni Jaime, bumabagsak pa itong si Troy.
Yung gulangan at gulangan si Chito Jaime, mahusay talaga dyan. Siegel has it slapped away by Alvarez. Rich takes it away cleanly. Eli Revilla on the run coming from Canaleta. Nakita si Jaime. Sinabayan siya ng sagad ni Rosario. Chito Jaime will through to the line for 2 shots.
So again, an unproductive thrust there for Danny Siegel on the other side of the court. Tuloy-tuloy at napakabilis ng bulusok nito si Chito Jaime. Nice performance also in the first 2 quarters for this veteran who started the year with Santa Lucia Realtors, and it's just nice to see for players like this still playing in the league despite the influx of young players.
(60-59) Mahindra up by 1. TNT will have possession after that violation. Castro working against Ubalde. TNT goes to Rosario once again. Jaime right in front of him. Rosario shoots over him. Ginawang asintahan si Chito. Revilla over at the other side. The lead is back with TNT. Revilla off the crossover. Nasundutan from behind ni Reyes. One of the quickest hands in the PBA.
And that is also one of the reasons why LA Revilla is having a hard time scoring. He's now being guarded by Ryan Reyes. So also that goes to show the kind of respect that Coach Jong Wichiko has against a small man from Mahindra.
Somebody else will have to do damage para dito sa Mahindra. Dito nga nila nami-miss si Carl De Hesa, another option on offense, Coach RG.
Oo, tama yun. At makikita talaga natin. Kaya itong si L.A. Revilla, offensive-minded din sa larong ito dahil 20 puntos ang kanilang kailangan na punuan. At si KG, tama yung nabanggit mo. Pag nakashoot ng free throw ito, ginaganahan.
Basta makita lang niya lumusot yung bola sa net, biglang lumalaki yung ring na yan para sa kanya. Ba't hindi si Coach RJ Ediwald man of the hour ni minsan?
Okay.
Parang makita yung one katats mo, Coach RJ.
Ay, parang di bagay.
62-61, Mahindra back ahead. Less than 6 minutes now remaining in the third. Castro to Rosario, long bomb on the way. Troy could not send it home. Jaime para sa board. Si Larry Rodriguez ipinasok na ni Coach Jong para kay Siegel as Paulo Ubalde takes it all the way to the hole.
Fast break points once again in the first 2 quarters. Itong Mahindra had a total of 11. So ngayon, dun din umi-score ang kanilang kupunan. Tokentex has to be a little quicker defending the transition.
Rosser to Rodriguez. That's an offensive foul on Matt. Naabangan siya doon. And guess who it was? Chito Jaime sacrificing his body once again, Coach.
And that is the one of the reasons also why he's still in the league. He is just an intelligent player. Take a look at that. It's a 2-on-1 advantage on the part of TNT. But he was there to offer his body, was able to force a turnover.
Alam na niya, no? Nako, tumalo na sigurado sa aking babagsak. Hindi na niya kailangan gumalaw, hindi na niya kailangan nabulin. Alam niya kung saan pupunta yun. Ako, Larry Rodriguez called for steps. Turnover after turnover here para sa TNT. And Coach Jong talagang napapakamot na lang sa kanyang ulo.
Masyadong malamig ang pasok ni Rodriguez. Did not play in the first 2 quarters of that. He was there trying to finish the fast break situation for their team. Si Coach Jong kasi naghahanap ng bunot. Yung makakascore lang, hindi naman kailangan 26, pero yung magkakaroon lang ng positive production.
Somebody to light the fight from under TNT as Revilla goes on a fishing expedition.
Yan ang pangdiwal. Napakatapang. Kita mo, ang laki ng mga kalaban. Hindi niya ininda, inatake yung defense ni Troy. Rosario. At ngayon, pupunta sa free throw line.
Bigyan ng t-shirt yan. This Smart Bro free throw is brought to you by Smart Bro. With Smart Bro, you can share the smart life. Revilla misses on that first though. Carry, Tautua, and Jai Reyes check back in. Napalitan sina Rosario, Rodriguez, and Castro. Napakaiksing run time para dito kay Larry Rodriguez, as this next free throw is likewise brought to us by Smart Bro. With Smart Bro, you can share a smart life.
Parang cameo role lang si Rodriguez ron at pinasok na muli si Tautua. Kasi yung mga ganyang pasok, hindi ka na dapat nagkakamali. Masyadong maikli yung pasensya ng mga coaches dun sa mga bunot. Ika nga na ginagawa sa second half.
Magic bunot ka na no? As an 8-second violation is forced by Revilla on Jai Reyes. Everything going the way of Mahindra so far, with 4:29 remaining in this third quarter.
14 total turnovers for Talk and Text. They had 9 in the first 2 quarters. At yung depensa rin ng Mahindra nagpapakita dito sa laban natin na ito.
Canaleta kontra Rosser once again. Nino out to Hubalde, top of the key three. Paulo sends it home.
He has that shot and good setup play there by Nino.
Atid sa atin na Smart Bro. With Smart Bro, you can share the smart life. Another near takeaway, but TNT recovers just in time. Bonasher out to Rosser. 10 seconds to shoot para sa mga nakasul. Rosser trying to go to that crossover. Jaime caught with that foul.
It's okay. He looked at our scoreboard and he saw that it's just the 5th team foul for Mahindra. At sideline play out of bounds para rito sa TNT. If you look at the 5 of TNT right now, ask the question, where can you generate the baskets? Dahil itong mga players rito, nobody can actually create on an individual capacity. They're just hoping that ayun, tulad nun, that shot that Tautua took is probably the shot that Mahindra will allow him to take.
Even more bad news para sa TNT. Bradwin Quinto is back on the floor. Pinalitan ulit si Alvarez. Pinto playing with 4 personal fouls, gets it over to Nino. Canaleta making his move. Jai Reyes tutulong. He spins away. Canaleta misses. Look who's battling for the board. It is Quinto and Tautua. Last touch whistled on Mo.
That's just fantastic hard work we're seeing from Bradwin Quinto. It's just all over the floor. Total of 10 rebounds for this guy.
Jaime from the corner. Long two is good. Chito Jaime now with a total of 12 points, Coach RG. As Bonasher tries to sneak this one in, carries there to clean it up.
That might be the antidote for what is happening to TNT. Kulang kasi sa energy eh. So itong si Kari, Coach Jong is hoping na siya ang magpanimula, magsimulang maging mitya para tumuloy-tuloy na ang paghabol nitong tropang Texters.
2:58 remaining in the third. Lamang pa rin ang anim ang Mahindra. 69-63 kontra dito sa TNT. 30-second timeout requested there dahil naipit sa backcourt etong mga nakaputi. So the big question now is, can Mahindra sustain this all the way to the final buzzer? Para sa Enforcer faithful, yan ang pinapangarap nila, as this cool move is brought to you by Prestone Coolant. Protects your engine against overheating. Protected, Prestone it. And this mandatory timeout is now charged to TNT dahil under 3 minutes na natitira sa third frame. On this beautiful Saturday for basketball inside the Mall of Asia Arena, patuloy ang ating pagtutok sa ating 2016 Smart Bro PBA Philippine Cup. Boss Willie Marshall on hand overseeing all of the action, as Mahindra continue to lead TNT 69-63. What a play drawn up there para siguradong yung inbound doon na sa harap kagad dahil 2 segundo lang meron sila para itawid yung bola.
Well-run play. Now they have an opportunity to score and increase their lead. 6 points nga itong kanilang pinoprotektahan at yung momentum is definitely on their side.
Pinto against Reyes and he takes advantage of his height and half jump hook is good. 8 points in the game para kay John.
That's a simplified point of attack here for Mahindra. They're just looking for perceived mismatches. Obviously, there was one mismatch. Pinto against Jai Reyes in the post.
Ginto whistled for that foul as he clipped etong si Rosser. 2 shots parating para kay Matt. And Rosser and Tautua continue to have a conversation here as we take another look at that jump hook from Pinto. Talagang at least yung communication nakikita natin nandun, yung execution na lang ang hinahanap.
Yun ang kulang talaga rito eh. Dahil nga nabanggit natin, naninibago pa, nagkakapaan pa itong mga manlalaro dito sa TNT. At kung meron man isang player na probably can help increase their output, itong si Ganuelas. 1 point pa lamang siya dito sa laban natin na ito. He exploded with 7 points in their game against Alaska. Pero ngayon, kulang na kulang. Pero ito, the energy. He can definitely bring the house down with his positive performance here in the ballgame.
But how did Chito Jaime get in front of Ganuelas to swipe that leather away? Grabe rin yung bilis na pinakita ni Chito. He turned it over but he made up for it by making sure na walang easy 2 points.
Iwan na iwan eh. Halos mga 2 steps na behind. Pero yung kanyang pag-iisip na mabawi niya yung kanyang turnover, yun ang namayani sa kanya. Hindi natawagan ng deliberate foul because he was definitely after that leather at all ball pa nga eh. Diba? Pero siguro may konting nakitang contact ng ating referee.
(71-66), TNT now within 5. Coming up on 2 minutes remaining in this third quarter. Pinalitan na nga si Jai Reyes, si Denok Miranda na nandito para hindi na kayang araruhin neto ni John Pinto. Pero susubukan pa rin niya ni Pinto. Pinto dancing with Miranda. Trying to drop it off. Papunta sana kay Ginto. Ball is with Laure. Kuya Eddie with a bailout jumper. And ball on the rebound play. Merong foul.
Ay masakit ito dahil loose ball foul ang itatawag rito kay Paulo Hubalde. Team penalty na ang Mahindra Enforcers. So slowly pupunta sa free throw line itong si Larry Funasher. Si Larry may kabuuang 6 na puntos pa lamang. Medyo mababa dun sa capacity ni Larry really to shoot the lights out in this arena.
15 ginawa niyan in their opening assignment as we get this report from Miss Erica.
With everything going well for Mahindra, Coach Jong of TNT nakikiusap na sa kanyang mga players to play smart. Ironic request for a champion team who has proven themselves in several occasions. Dagdag pa niya, they have to break down the inside game of Mahindra by slowing down, not too eager na makabawi. They should take their time in ball movement to set up the play correctly and efficiently. Balik sa inyo.
How much are they getting bothered by the defense being applied to them by Mahindra?
Malaking bagay dahil yung play smart ni Coach Jong na yun, ang sinasabi niya is you take better care of the leather because they've had a total of 14 turnovers already. And the other side also play smart, meaning limit your opponent to just 1 shot. Nakakuha na naman ng offensive rebound doon si Ginto. Meron ng kabuuang 15 puntos itong player na ito.
Double-double na nga, Coach RG.
Oo.
15 points, 11 rebounds para kay Ginto to follow up on his 11 and 9 performance noong nakaraan. Tautua is thwarted by Laure. On the run, it is Canaleta. Catch and shoot 3. Bang! And this lead is back up to 8 para sa Mahindra. Under a minute remaining in the third. Tautua to carry. High off the glass. Clary cleans up his own mess.
Ito yung sinasabi naman natin na si Carey, being the last line scorer for Talking Tex, is hoping na makak-generate siya ng energy na kinakailangan. Kulang na kulang itong TNT dito sa ating third quarter.
Look at that ball control by L.A. Revilla. He looks to attack. Over to Pinto. 6 to shoot para sa mga nakaputi. Pinto spinning into trouble. Almost lost it. Revilla puts it up. Pag pumasok pa yun, ayawan na. Miranda directing traffic. Pwede na mag-last shot ang TNT. The quarter clock reads 11. Rosser to Miranda. Sino sa kanila ang titira? Miranda hesitates. Pupunta kay Rosser mula sa kanto. 7/10 of a second remaining. Hindi natitira Mahindra. And that booming triple from Rosser brings TNT to within 3.
That's a very important shot for them because instead of just being down by 6 points, and Rosser, not really known to be an outside shooter, was able to knock in that 3-pointer to cut the lead down to just 3 points at the end of 3 quarters.
It has been John Pinto and the rest of the enforcers doing damage in this third quarter. Good news naman para sa TNT, si Rosario nagsimula na magparamdam, pero ang bad news para sa kanila, mukhang nahuli na ni Canaleta yung touch niya. The final 12 minutes of action coming up live on TV5 sa aming pagbabalik. At ito na nga po ang pagbubukas ng fourth and final quarter of action. Atid sa atin ng Motolite. For Express-Rated Service, call 370-6686. Ang Mahindra po nakapagbaon ng 3 puntos na kalamangan, 76-73 sa pagbubukas nga po ng ating final frame. Mag-umarjon kasama si Coach Ryan Gregorio. Nandirito rin si Miss Erica Padilla at ang bupuwersa ng inyong Sports 5. Taking a look at Denok Miranda with Matt Ganuelas-Rosser, Ryan Reyes, who has just tied the game with a 3. Nahatid sa atin ng Smart Bro. With Smart Bro, you can share the smart life. And completing the 5 para sa TNT is Harvey Carey and Mo Tautua.
Already the third three-pointer for Ryan Reyes and a total of 10 points for him.
LA Revilla naman will lead the attack para dito sa Mahindra. Kasama niya si Nino Canaleta, Eddie Laure, Hiram Bagatsing at si Rich Alvarez. An offensive foul was spotted there.
Now the maturity of Mahindra is being tested once again in this ball game. They're in complete control in the in-between quarters, the second and the third quarter. But now the score is tied and a chance for TNT to get this lead back.
Rosser over to Miranda. Denok is 1 of 2 from distance so far. Ryan Reyes over to Rosser. Buebuelo si Matt. Babalik kay Reyes, same spot. Different result, but Harvey Carey keeps it alive para sa TNT. That fresh 14 is down to 5. Carey sa loob. Tatagaan ni Canaleta, and that's a clean swipe, says the referee. Revilla racing down court. He's got Reyes in front of him. He slowed down terribly mula nung si Ryan na nag-pick up sa kanya. Ryan Reyes caught with that holding foul. Marquis checking into the game for the very first time.
Oh, interesting substitution here for Coach Chito Victolero, but he has earned that reputation. Usually, even in the last conference, he will have a good gut feel pickup from his bench, and that particular player will explode, and is hoping na sana itong si Marquis magkatotoo yung kanyang bunot na produktibo.
Revilla with a pull-up over Reyes, air ball. Matt Ganuelas-Rosser para sa board. TNT looking to reclaim the lead. Tautua has Miranda asking for it on the right. Rosario will offer the pick. Miranda lines it up, but couldn't send it home. Revilla surveys the floor. He's got Tautua right beside him. Bagatsing, wide left. Dire-diretso yung talbog papunta kay Miranda. Tautua takes it away from Rosser, and he will get a 3-point play opportunity. Blocking foul is whistled on Bagatsing.
It was an accidental pass that Tautua thought was actually for him, but it was actually for Ganuelas, but it turned out to be a positive thing for TNT dahil end one opportunity. Kasi si Ganuelas nandun sa kanto yun eh. Pero,
Quality play natin yan. Natin sa atin ang Mariwas at Tiles celebrating 50 years of uncompromising quality.
so playing better here in the fourth quarter. They're scoring on their fast break opportunities. Mahindra was forced to, instead of playing the zone, because TNT started to hit their shots from the outside, it's now a man-to-man defense that Mahindra is employing.
Tatlo na nga po ang abante ng TNT, 79-76. 6 na unanswered points na ang pinakalat nila sa pagbubukas ng fourth quarter na ito. Pinto, pupunta kay Yi. Mahindra looking for a way to break their silence. Marquis, shake, bake, up, under, gets the bounce.
Kasama kayo sabi natin, umaasa si Coach Chito Victolero na makabunot na maganda at makascore. At unang attempt pa lamang yun ni Marquis, pumasok kaagad. So isa na lamang ang kalamangan ng TNT.
Castro on the attack. Quinto picks him up. Lalabas kay Reyes. They touch it over to Tautua. Mo underneath. Oh! Bastos jam! Mula kay Mo! #81-78. TNT back up by 3. Ano isusukli na Mahindra? Pinto, sinusukat si Castro. Pupunta sa loob. Quinto! Lumiyad pa!
Style points para rito kay Tautua kanina with a hammering slam dunk, pero just a simple 2-point basket. It counts for 2 points just the same. This time, Ginto once again, 17 total points for the 14th pick nitong Mahindra enforcer.
Canuelas Rosser will miss. Ramos boards it. Revilla will zigzag his way into the front court. Foul whistled on Castro. Coach Chito Victolero asking for a deliberate foul. Iningitian siya ni Castro.
Very nice drop step. Defense was lacking that time for Mahindra, and he's got the kind of explosiveness really. Itong si Tautua, he was able to finish it on style variety.
Ramos from the outside. Sends home that long bomb. Hatid sa atin yan ang Smart Bro. With Smart Bro, you can share the smart life.
11 points na merong total itong si Ramos, at mas importante pa dyan para sa Mahindra, bumalik yung kalamangan sa kanila.
Canuelas pupunta kay Jai Reyes. Natumba si Revilla. Canuelas sa atake. Huli ni Ramos. Castro was clipped by Pinto. What action we are witnessing here. Liparan na liparan mga manlalaro.
It's actually picking up the kind of energy that we were expecting that they would play from the opening quarter. Ngayon pa lamang talagang nagiging totoo dahil winning time na para rito sa magkabilang kupunan. 11 and 8 and 11 ang natitira. Mahindra, lamang pa rin ang dalawa.
Castro with a quick release on that three. Lamang na naman ang TNT as we get this report from Miss Erica Padilla.
Last leg of the game dito nga't nakahabol na lamang ng isang puntos ang TNT kontra Mahindra. Sabi ni Coach Jong, magtulungan kayo. Help the helpers. Redundant man pakinggan, but he just wants to emphasize that they need to pressure more and be aggressive on defense to bother the confidence gathered by the enforcers from the past quarters. Balik sa inyo.
Isa sa mga favorite term mo rin ng araw yan eh. Help the helper, Coach RG.
Well, ibig sabihin, if the second line defender helped out on his beaten teammate, dapat meron pang humihelp. Doon sa humelp, that is why that was coined, help the helper phenomenon on defense.
Patuloy ang ating PBA Sabado dito sa loob ng MOA Arena. You saw a glimpse of Kelly Williams from behind. Especially in the absence of RDO, Kelly Williams would be a big boost para sa TNT.
Yes, but two players will not be suiting up for TNT. Siguro, nabanggit kanina, 8 linggo itong si RDO at si Kelly. Baka ganun din kahaba yung kanyang pamamahinga.
Of course, si Kelly Williams, nasaktan po siya nung kauna-unang ensayo ng Gilas 3.0. At na-miss nga niya yung pagkakataong pagserbisyo na naman para sa bayan, and he's missing this Philippine Cup so far.
Kaya nga naman ganun ka-importante na ma-fast track yung development ng dalawang rookies ng TNT. We're talking about Tautua and Troy Rosario. They have a better performance here compared to the game that they played against Alaska.
Question, Coach Archie, as Tautua is blocked. Okay, Tautua and Rosario will get the playing time dahil kulang-kulang nga yung frontline ng TNT. Ano mas mabilis na development? Yung makakuha sila ng mahabang playing time or yung kainsayo mo araw-araw yung De Ocampo at Williams?
Malaking bagay din kasi yung may experience ka at yung minutong ibibigay sa'yo can fast-track your development as a player. Sa akin, I'll go with the first one. Yung minutes that they're given right now, they really have to embrace it because kung sa ibang team sila maglalaro, baski first round or first pick ka or second pick ka, kung walang minuto, mamamalagi ka sa bench.
Ubalde on the attack, kinamitan ng gulang si Castro. Paulo Ubalde shoves Mahindra back ahead by 1.
It's going to be really tough for Jason Castro because he is asked to score on one end and he's also being attacked on the other end. Gayon, si Ubalde na ang umaatake sa kanyang depensa.
Castro dumaan sa pick ni Rosario. Ubalde still right there with him. Castro in the lane was fouled. One thing na talagang nagustuhan ng mga basketball fans kay Jason Castro, never umiinit ang ulo, no? Alam niyang tinatamaan siya, alam niyang aatakihin siya, pero hindi siya nagagalit. He takes it as part of his game. As Jai misses, Rosario couldn't handle the board.
Galing ng Ginto pati sa pwestuhan, bumabagsak yung bola sa kanya. Pero minsan kasi, hindi lang dahil sa swerte yun Alam niya talaga na anticipate niya kung saan babagsak.
LA Revilla lights it up once again. 4 na ang abante na Mahindra.
Now I take a look at the 5 of TNT right now. LA Revilla had a hard time scoring against Ryan Reyes. Now, without Ryan Reyes on his face, talagang susunod with more confidence.
Pero Jason Castro gets a layup at tinya pang foul. Gusto niyang bawiin yung tres na nakuha ni Revilla.
Spending so much energy, itong si Jason Castro trying to score against a phalanx of defenders, but he is that good. He goes up against 3 or 4 men, no problem for the Blur.
24 puntos na para kay Castro. Bonus free throw is good. Atin pa rin sa atin ang Smart Bro. With Smart Bro, you can share the smart life.
Now, as if on cue, Coach Jong with Chico is tapping the services once again of Ryan Reyes. His specific duty is to guard LA Revilla.
Revilla, sinusukat si Reyes. Hinahanap sana si Ginto. Ball is batted around. Ramos over to Hubalde. 5 seconds to shoot for Mahindra. Hubalde lines it up. No go. Rebound is being disputed. It'll stay with the white shirts of the enforcers.
So it's just pure hard work paying dividends for Mahindra enforcers. TNT is just having a hard time controlling the leather. We've seen the numbers, pati sa rebounding here in this ball game at masyadong lamang sa offensive rebounds itong Mahindra kontra TNT.
Warningan pa si Eli Revilla dahil nagreklamo daw nung hindi napituhan yung isang atake niya. Revilla working against Reyes. Quinto will offer the pick. Revilla hesitates, drives closer. He is dancing with Ryan Reyes here. Revilla puts it up. No. Ryan Reyes bothering him enough.
Medyo malayo na yon dahil maganda yung depensang pinakita ron ni Reyes.
88-87, TNT's down by 1. Big pick by Carey. Castro couldn't send it home. Carey trying to keep it alive. Ball is with Revilla. LA on the move. Castro right in front of him. LA puts it up. No good. Carey for the board.
Now the last 3 possessions, all LA Revilla for Mahindra. He was successful one time, but on the other side, if Jason Castro sees a slight opening, he will just attack it. And that is exactly what he did in the last play.
Jason Castro leaving everything he's got on the floor of the MOA Arena. 27 puntos na para kay The Blur. May bonus free throw na naman parating para sa kanya.
I actually thought that he overextended himself in the second quarter. He scored 12 out of his 15 in the first 2 quarters of action, but he still has enough in his gas. 27, may chance pang maging 28, at mas importante pa dyan, bumalik ang kalamangan sa TNT. Dalawa na itong kailangang habulin ng Mahindra.
Just over 5 minutes remaining in this one, and by all indications, we are going to go all the way down to the wire with this one. Napakagandang unang laro on this Saturday live on TV5. Mamaya po Barako Bull naman kontra Barangay Nebra. Dalawang kubo nang hinahanap din ang kanilang unang panalo. Hubalde misses. Ball is loose. Pinto saves it over to Revilla. LA splitting 2 defenders. Niluwalang ng ring yun.
Sayang, pinaliwa pa niya. Di lang pumasok.
Castro once again lost control. Wisely, the Blur will sue for time. 4:34 remaining in this contest. Lamang ng dalawang TNT, 30-second variety ang gagamitin ni Coach Jong Wichi. Mahigit 4.5 minuto na lang ang natitira para malaman na nga natin sino makakakuha ng kanilang unang panalo dito sa 2016 Smart Bro PBA Philippine Cup. Ang Mahindra ba o ang TNT Tropang Texters? 2-point game lang tayo, TNT pa, may hatangan ng possession.
Critical juncture here for TNT. Jason Castro is on the bench right now.
Bonasher lines it up, punches it through!
Well-run play. Coach John was actually asking his players to go on a wing pick and roll and look for shooters in the corner. And Larry Bonasher hitting the call there.
And now it is Jai Reyes ang makikipagtagisan ng bilis kay LA Revilla. Ball is with Pinto. Revilla has Carey switching over. He wants to use his speed, but he goes to Ramos underneath. What a pass by LA!
Incredible vision there displayed by LA Revilla. He was offensive-minded in the last 4 out of the 5 possessions, but that time, very nice pinpoint assist pass.
Ryan Reyes bouncing it to Rosario. Pull-up jumper from the baseline. Troy delivers.
He likes this venue. Diba? Sanay yan eh. Nung naglalaro sa NU Bulldogs,
Bahay
dito
nila to
parati
eh.
yan. Nag-iinsayo.
95-90. Troy Rosario now gets himself in double digits. 10 points para sa kanya. More importantly, 5 ang abante ng TNT. Wala nang tatlot kalate natitira. Pinto, binangga si Carey. Pinto was bothered by Reyes. Ryan, that is. Jai is in the front court. Rosario back to Jai. Ryan Metangan kontra dito kay Pinto. Pick offered by Rosario. Slide si Rosario. Another jumper. This one could not be delivered. Revilla gets a running start. LA surveys the floor. Trying to go through that Ramos pick. Ramos will pop out. Long two. In and out. And TNT will have control. Jai, pinalayas muna. Ito si Ryan. Bibigyan siya ng pick neto ni Rosario. Naipit si Jai. Dalawa ng gagambala. Foul whistled on Revilla dahil nakayakap siya from behind.
Almost a turnover. Hindi nakala ni Jai Reyes that there was going to be a trap on the pick and roll. So 2 free throws. Ako, team penalty na pala itong Mahindra.
Malaking dagok yan para dito sa enforcer. Jai Reyes, who hit a couple of 3-pointers in the first half, has now scored his 7th point.
Very efficient player dito si Jai Reyes. Always positive yung kanyang contribution dito sa Talking Text pag pumasok siya. 7 puntos na ang kanyang kabuuang score at 6 na puntos na itong kalamangan ng TNT.
And that gives Jason Castro to catch some additional minutes on the bench dahil nga, buwis buhay na naman si Jason Castro dito. Halos ubos na yata. Yun laman ang tangke niya.
27 na ini-score eh. Saka second quarter, talagang dinodo niya na.
97-90. 7 na po ang abante ng TNT. Ginto gets it over to Canaleta. The enforcer in dire need of a basket on this possession. Revilla on the run. Flips it up and in. And now Jai will be bothered in the backcourt. Rosario to Fonacher. Rosser lilipad. Napayungan ni Aldrich Ramos. Just a 2-possession lead para sa TNT. Away from play. Whistle is blown. Si Ginto naipit ng 2 naka-asul.
Now in the last 5 points of LA Revilla, all scored when Ryan Reyes was on the bench. Gusto ni LA, iba ang bumabantay sa kanya. 0 siya pag si Ryan Reyes here in the second half ang kanyang kailangan shootan.
32nd timeout requested here by TNT. 97-92. 2:01 natitira sa ating bakbakan. A first win in this 2016 Smart Pro PBA Philippine Cup is up for grabs para sa 2 kupon ng natisod sa kanilang mga opening assignment, Coach RG.
Mahirap kasi yung kanilang pinagdaanan eh dahil itong TNT, Alaska agad ang kanilang nakalaban. Wala masyadong pagbabago sa lineup. Ito namang Mahindra, ang kanilang katunggali, rain or shine, umaasa na makabalik at manalo dito sa larong ito.
They look to get on the board as explosive play after explosive play has been delivered by the 2 rookies of TNT. Actually, here in the second half, bumabawi sila dahil nung first half, na-outplay sila ng dihamak nung second round pick ng Mahindra na si Bradwin Ginto.
Yes, proving their worth here in this ball game. Medyo nag-pick up yung kanilang performance. A total of 6 points lamang ito combined last time. Pero ngayon, maganda na yung kanilang score.
Swinging back to live action. Hiram Bagatsing back on the floor. Puts up a long one. Boot attacking carry. Ginto picks it up. Bagatsing trying to beat the shot clock and he does so.
Galing ng presence of mind dito ni Ginto. Yung mga ibang player kumitingin na sa rebound. Pero siya, nakita niya, nasapal ang kanyang kakampi at binigyan ng magandang pasa itong si Bagatsing.
And TNT will sue for time. Still up by 3, 97-94. With a minute and 47 remaining in this game, ang TNT Tropang Texters is looking to push their lead to 2 possessions. 97-94 ang nasa ating talaan. The Blue Shirts will have Castro, Ryan Reyes, Fonacher, Carey, and Rosario. Babantayan nila Bagatsing, Ginto, Canaleta, Ramos, and Revilla.
Jason Castro will have the last push here. Was able to get a 3-minute breather. He was out in the 4-minute mark. Now with 1:47, binalik ulit siya ni Coach Jong.
Castro is being denied here by Revilla. Ball is with Ryan Reyes. Rosario offers the pick. Fonacher. Now they get it over to Castro. 10 seconds to shoot para sa TNT. Rosario offers the pick. Pinaalis ni Jason. 5 to shoot. Castro, saan siya pupunta? 3 to go. Puts up a long one. No! Rebound, Revilla. And Mahindra with a chance to tie this game. Canaleta will put it up. No! But look who's underneath. It is Ramos, but the whistle is blown.
Sayang yung chance na yun. Usually a makeable shot for KG Canaleta in the ensuing play in the rebounding situation. Aldrich Ramos was caught pushing off a little bit. Loose ball foul was called. And since they're in team penalty, 2 free throws will be given to Troy. Yung konting tulak na yun, was enough for Troy to lose his balance, eventually losing his position, and the referee had to call that really.
Smart Bro free throw na to. Atin sa atin ng Smart Bro. With Smart Bro, you can share the smart life. Big shot mula dito kay Troy Rosario. He's got 11 points in total. More importantly, he gets TNT a 2-possession lead.
Hinahanapan natin kung saan mapupunta yung 26 puntos na nawawala dahil dito kay Ranidel. Pero itong dalawang manlalaro na ito, meron ng parehong magandang scoring, 12 points parehas. So total of 24. Kaya lamang na ng 5 itong Toki Text.
99-94 ang nasa ating talaan. A minute and 13 remaining in this game. Coach Chito Victolero will want to talk things over and advance the ball. Haba pang oras nito, Coach RG.
Yun, oo. At 2 possessions lamang. At di ko nakakasiguro itong TNT. Pero nabanggit din natin kanina, di ba, na hindi kaya ng isang tao ang pupuno ng scoring vacuum ni Ranidel. Kaya yung dalawang rookies nagtulong-tulong.
Now, pop out. Pretend that you will go down screen, Chito. And then you pop out. Okay, reverse. Reverse to Aldrich. Okay, Aldrich, go. People hand up to LA. LA, go. Okay, huwag ka magpapadala. One more, Chito. One more. Chito, pag-dive mo, screenan mo yung tao niya, no? Si Aldrich. Okay, Hiram, go. Spot up ka dito. Atakihin mo, LA. This is ano? This is KG. Okay, LA, kung may open lane, go. Aldrich, go. Again. Again, KG. Again, KG. Chito, go. Ikaw din, go. Then, ito. Atakihin mo. Dribble, go. Isa pa to. Pag kumelt yan, baka mag-switch. Baka mag-switch, dumive na to. Tapos sa one-on-one ka dito, LA. Pag nag-switch, kami ba pupunta sa'yo? Derry mo lang.
Ito na naman yung mga magic bunot ni Coach Chito Victolero. Chito Jaime, who has not played the majority, if not the entirety of the fourth quarter, ipapasok at this critical juncture.
A lot of misdirection plays set up there by Coach Chito Victolero as if LA will look for his pick and roll, dive to the basket, but let's see how this play materializes. But eventually, it is LA Revilla penetrating and dishing off to his open teammate.
Revilla has Rosario on the switch. He's got the speed on the big man. Revilla goes to the crossover. Oh!
Wow!
Gets the basket. Make a samabang foul.
That's an ankle breaker that we have not seen in a long while.
What a move by LA Revilla. Iwan na iwan si Rosario.
He wanted that switch. He did not want to see Ryan Reyes in front of him. So when he saw a big man definitely slower than him, he attacked him, got that guy wobbled with his footwork, and shot that basket.
He put him on skates, Coach RG, and he's got a chance to bring them to within 2. Pumasok off the bounce yung bonus. 21 big points para kay LA Revilla. But they still need a stop here as TNT will burn a 30-second timeout. At binanggit mo na yun, all fourth quarter long, Coach RG. Hindi nakashoot ni isa si Revilla pag si Ryan Reyes yung bantay niya. Pero ito, 2 pick yung dinaanan just to get rid of Ryan Reyes. First it was Carey who showed, and then it was Rosario.
Well, the defense really was a switch. Pero ito si Coach Jong. May chance pang makalamang dito sa possession na ito, madagdagan yung dalawa.
Okay, 2 seconds. Alright, good. Harvey.
You want to clear the corner or not?
Clear the corner. We're handoff. Clear corner. Harvey here. Okay?
No, I'm rolling.
Slowly, you move up to the top here. Alright? On the press. Don't take the ball out of bounds.
guard.
I want the guard. Come on, guys, come on.
Go ahead. Go.
59.9 seconds remaining in this game. Lamang pa rin ang dalawang TNT.
Again, a pick and roll. That is what Coach Jong is looking for, but he's trying to free up the corners so that there's an open lane for dribble penetration for Jason Castro. If the defense reacts, then it's up to Jason to make a good decision.
And now Castro is fronted by Pinto. Ponarchero's on the right, Carey is on the left. Expect Ryan Reyes to go across that baseline. Castro wasting away the time.
Now, here's the pick and roll right here. They're freeing up one side of the court.
Now Carey on the catch, gets it to Rosario. Reyes asking for it, 3 to shoot. Ryan puts it up. No! Rebound is with Pinto. A chance for Mahindra to tie this game. Castro is in front of Revilla, and Coach Chito Victorero wants to talk it over.
Good defense. Jason Castro did not have a driving lane because he was trapped. So instead of an attacker, he became a passer. And wala na masyadong oras si Ryan Reyes doon to execute and get a good shot off. At tumira na lang siya ng pull-up jumper, which did not hit the bottom of the net.
Take another look at it. Ryan Reyes with the shot clock winding down, forced to put it up off one dribble. Would have been huge if he knocked it down. Pero yun nga, tumalbog palabas yung bola.
People speed to LA. Okay, wala na tayong timeout. People speed to LA. KJ, I want to. Tao niya, no? Tao mo. Go swim here. KJ, spot up. Swim. If they switch. Now, KJ, you go to the corner. I will go. KJ, Chito. Go to the... Yung tao ni KJ, ha? Attack. Tao ni KJ. Okay, one more. Pag-switch, attack right away. Okay, go there. Let's go. Speed, people speed. Out. Tao mo, ikaw ha. Athletes, go. Pag nag-switch, one more. Go, one point. Tao ni KJ.
Importanteng reminder ni Coach Chito Victorero, yun yung kahuli-hulihan nilang timeout. They need a basketeer, and TNT may isa pa to try and advance the ball kung sakali makakashoot ang Mahindra.
Well, I'm hearing from the huddle that they want to attack right away because they want a 2-on-1, 2-for-1 situation rather. But of course, if that early attempt is not available, that just execute and get the best shot possible.
Canaleta maglalabas. Where is Eli Revilla? Siya tatanggap near the half-court line. Ramos will offer the pick. Revilla makes his move. Reyes is still with him. Revilla, dadaan ba ulit? Ramos faking that pass back. Canaleta with the leather, 6 to shoot. Canaleta puts it up. Tagilid! Harvey Carey was all over Nino there.
No switch this time on that pick and roll. That is why for at least 7 seconds in the shot clock, it was always Ryan Reyes on the face of LA Revilla. So what happened next was Talking Tex, or TNT rather, was forced to let other guys beat them other than LA.
All TNT needs to do is get it inbounds. Expect the foul coming from Mahindra. Pero baka mamaya may trap ding inanda dito si Coach Chito Victorero. Napuwersa na si Jason Castro into burning their final timeout dahil do sa depensa ng Mahindra.
You want Jason Castro to bring the ball inbounds because he is mature, he has experience, he knows what to do. No clear pass for him, he calls a timeout, which TNT has at this point.
Right now we're going to have to play out the final 14.7. Both teams out of stoppages.
Ryan. Hey. Get proud. You have no more timeouts, right?
No more, coach.
Okay, we got no timeout.
Hold the ball.
Okay, just hold the ball. Protect.
They might drop first.
Alright. Okay.
Wala na.
Daddy Siegel. Ryan. Okay. Jason, Larry, Jai. Okay? Move over there. Okay? Okay. So put Danny Siegel here and put Jai here. Okay? Jai, Danny Siegel, Larry and Jason. Larry, Jason, correct? Okay. First to the corner, Jai. Second, Danny S here. Right? Don't pass the ball to the corner. Okay? Okay? Jason, you move there, Larry here. Okay? And then Ryan mentioned you step in. Hold that ball. Don't call a timeout. Ready, report.
Barako Bull and Barangay Nebra already waiting in the wings, but we are yet to be done. 14.7 seconds remaining. It is TNT with a 2-point lead plus ball possession. Ang kabiling-bili na ni Coach Jong, umiwas mapunta sa kanto dahil baka matrap kayo.
And in our game reset, both these teams, no timeouts left and both are in team penalty. So for Mahindra, get that steal if it's available, but if not, foul right away.
Jai mula sa kanto is fouled by Jaime. So Jai Reyes, who is 2 for 2 from the free throw line this evening, will be tested.
So he did not wait for him to be trapped. Instead, he put the ball down at umiwas na siya. Buti.
Napunta nga sa
Tama
kanto
ka.
pero binilisan niya.
Yun.
Jai Reyes a total of 8 points so far. Make that 9.
Cool customer from the free throw line.
But he needs the second one to make it a 2-possession lead.
And his 3 out of 3 from the free throw line in tonight's game.
Mahindra will have to go the length of the floor. Wala na pong timeout para dito sa enforcer. No rebounder. Yan ang kumpiyansa ng TNT kay Jai. Hindi naman niya ipinahiya yung mga kakampi niya.
Now, a quick basket na kinakailangan ng Mahindra rito dahil pareho nang walang timeout.
Paulo Hubalde dribbled it off his own leg. Mananatili ang possession sa Mahindra, but the referees can investigate it. Pagkakataon ni Coach Chito, makapag-crokis dito. Pero they need a 3 and they need a miracle steal and another basket to win it outright.
Oh, kasi disadvantage ngayon sa kanila, wala na silang timeout. Hindi nahihinto yung game clock natin. At tama naman yung unang tawag ng referee natin. Babalik ang bola dito sa Mahindra.
Ubalde naglabas. Pupunta kay Jaime. No! And TNT will hold off Mahindra for their first victory here in the 2016 Smart Pro PBA Philippine Cup. But what a gutsy stand by the enforcer.
Oh yes, they were at it. They had a chance to win up to the last 2 minutes of play. Even in the last 20 seconds, I thought they had an opportunity to win. But after that miss of KG Canaleta, Mahindra was forced to foul because they were down by 2 points. And Jai Reyes was able to shoot his 2 free throws. And after that, TNT with a 4-point victory.
This extraordinary moment of the game is brought to you by Smart Bro. With Smart Bro, you can share the smart life. So a huge performance galing dito kay Jason Castro. A nice bounce back from the 2 rookies ng TNT. And then Jai Reyes icing it at that free throw line. Especially those last 2. Full customer nga.
Oh yes, 10 points for Jai Reyes, 4 out of 4 from the free throw line. And for Jason Castro, a total of 27 points for a fantastic performance for the Blur.
Silipin muna natin ang ating Smart Bro game highlights brought to us by Smart Bro. With Smart Bro, you can share the smart life. As we mentioned, nice bounce back mula dito sa dalawang rookie ng TNT, Rosario and Tautua. Shaky start in the first half pero nakabawi naman in the second.
Proving their worth once again. Just a total of 6 points combined for these 2 rookies, but 24, 12, and 12 in today's game. But LA Revilla, what a nice ankle breaker there. Kept the game close, but still not enough for Mahindra to win their first game.
So TNT will pick up victory number 1. Mahindra will go down to 0-2. It is the Tropang Texters who gets on the board. At sa dami ng maganda pinakita dito sa TNT, hirap ka mamili ng best player of the game.
Tama yan, dahil pwede rin naman natin ibigay kay Jai Reyes for being a small package, surprise package at that, and was able to ice the game. But throughout the ball game, overall brilliance, we had to give it to the Blur.
And si Jason Castro nga po, kasama ngayon ni Mr. Padilla.
Mula nga dito sa sahig ng MOA Arena, kasama ko ang matagal nang napatunayan ng sarili bilang bida ng liga. Jason Castro ang ating best player of the game, getting 28 points, 8 out of 15 field goals and 10 out of 14 free throws. Nagsimula kayo ng maganda pero napahirapan kayo start of the second quarter hanggang sa dulo. So Jason, were you expecting this kind of challenge as you went against Mahindra Enforcers?
Oo, kasi yun nga yung defense namin yung nagiging problem namin kasi they're doing good job on yun nga yung offense na yung ball screen offense and then hindi kami nagko-communicate so yun may mess up yung mga defense namin.
But you were able to get your first win of the Philippine Cup. Ano sa tingin nyo ang dapat nyo nalang pag-ibayuhan pa as you go along with the season?
More on defense and then yung transition defense din namin. Kasi on offense naman, we're okay eh. Marami kami napupuntahan kaso sa defense talaga kami nawawala.
Well, thank you so much, Jason. Congratulations with your 28 points. Balik sa inyo dyan, Magu and Coach Ryan.
Sa ngalan ni Coach Ryan Gregorio, pati na rin ni Miss Erica Padilla. Ako po si Magu Marjon, nagpapasalamat sa inyong panonood. This has been a Sports 5 production of the 2016 Smart Pro PBA Philippine Cup.
The Flying E na may halong El Presidente ay nakaiwan ng pakin